Good evening.
Good evening.
Today in this training video, we shall be learning how to do a qualification meeting with a customer whom we're meeting for the first time. Thank you.
Come in.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Sir, this is my card.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Thank you, sir. So, thank you, sir, for your precious time. Thank you for this appointment. I think Ms. Tanya from our office has been in touch with you.
Yes.
Yeah, so I had come down to give a brief presentation about our company and to understand your requirements and to know how we can work in the space of active air fabrics. So would it be fine if I give you a brief introduction about our company before we
Sure,
start?
sir. Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Uh, sir, my name is Chetan Agarwal. I am a sharing person from the team of Positex. So Positex was established in the year of 2005, and the motto of the company is to provide quality and quantity on time every time. So that has been the main objective that we have been serving all these years. So when we started the company, when this company was started in 2005, that time the company identified a gap in the market that India is already very good in the space of cotton, knits and woven fabrics. But in the space of when it comes to polyesters and nylons, India traditionally has not been very strong in that area, and that is the gap that Positex identified in 2005. And since then, it has been the market leader in the space of activewear fabrics and other MF-based fabrics. And that is what brings me to you as well. So currently, as a company, we are head office is based in Delhi, and we have offices across India, which is Bangalore, Bombay, Ludhiana, Tirupur, Kolkata, and Surat. So total 7 offices in India. Plus, we have an office in Dhaka as well, sir, where we ship fabric from India to Dhaka to the various manufacturers over there, and a sourcing office in China as well. So, sir, in the journey that we have, when we started in 2005, that till 2018, almost all our fabrics we were importing because India was never strong in this product profile on the knitting and the woven side. But so today, the last one change that has happened in the company in the last 5 years is that since 2018, we started moving a lot of our production base from China and Korea into India. And today, you will be glad to know that 80% of our knit fabric production we are doing in India itself. And that is the reason I am here with you today, sir. We wanted to show you a presentation of what we are doing as a category and understand from you how we can help you, sir. So, firstly, talking about the mission of the company. The mission of the company is to establish a robust activewear industry in India. So, we realize that activewear is a very high potential category, and we also saw our director did a research paper on activewear, and we found that India is only 0.69% of the global activewear industry. So roughly $450 billion the activewear industry internationally, and India is only doing about $2 billion worth of goods, right? So that is where we want to help India become very strong in this domain, because in other categories India is very strong, but polyesters and polyester spandex are very weak. So that's where we want to make it bigger and stronger, and enable at least 10 brands to go global, right? So if I ask you which are the top brands that come to your mind in sportswear and activewear category?
It's Adidas,
Adidas,
Reebok,
Adidas, Reebok,
then Puma,
Puma,
and there are so many others. Numero Uno,
Numero, no.
and you have SS.
Yeah, so you would find it very strange as I put to you
Yeah.
that in all the names that you took, these were all international labels that are coming to India as a market. But we realize that all the countries in the world almost have a good amount of local brands also, which are competing with the global brands. But in all the names, you see there is not a single Indian brand name. So that is also a mission that we have to, is to enable at least 10 brands in India to go global as well. So in that journey, we are working as partners with a lot of brands and supporting them to grow their business as well. And through this, the vision of the company is to spark fitness into the society that we are into, and to build a healthy society as well in this way. So when we produce good quality products, when we give good quality activewear products to the market, then everybody in the industry, in the society also is driven to lead a better, healthy lifestyle as well. And all this is driven by three core values that we are having, which is responsibility, integrity, and service. So this is what binds all our actions together, and we want to serve the buyers we're working with. So you would ask why should you consider working with us? So on all these years, we have almost more than 18 years of experience working in this category, especially, sir. And so far, we have worked for almost 2,500 plus brands and manufacturers in our journey so far, sir. And we have done almost 12,000 tons of knitted fabric stock and 54 million meters of woven fabric so far, with a total turnover of about $105 million total turnover. We are committed on high quality through fabric testing and inspection. Yeah, so we have in-house inspection, in-house testing facility also. I will be sharing when I move ahead on this topic. So again, our focus is on providing high quality products. We have a guaranteed on-time delivery mechanism, wherein you would see that we have 100% order execution record with 93% on-time delivery record as well. So these numbers are not just numbers. All these numbers are tracked through our ERP system. Every buyer, every order that we take, we track it very seriously, and we publish these numbers, and we make it accessible to the buyers as well. What has been our performance so far? So would on-time delivery be important to you also as an organization?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so that is where we keep tracking, and we will be very transparent in sharing with you also what has been our performance on quality and on timelines as well, sir. It will be nice for you to know that we have almost 800 plus items in the category of sportswear and outerwear, in which we have ready stock, and we also do customized orders. So when I will tell you about the model that we adopt for the ready stocks, out of which you can choose products from this as well. So we have a strong team of 125 plus employees, which take care of the entire company operations and working. We provide real-time tracking of your orders. Yeah, so again through the ERP that we have, we give you an access as well. You can on a real-time basis, you can track each and every order that you provide to us, whether it is bulk sampling or sample cards that we interact with, sir. And we are catering to the pan-India customers and also shipping to 7 different countries currently. So that's the basic about our company. In our journey, our director, Mr. Chetan Agarwal, also published a book on sportswear to primarily make the industry and the consumers more aware about why sportswear is important. So you see the title of the book is also called Sportswear Not Pajamas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is just, I will see if I have a
So
copy.
make it a little funny also.
Yeah, okay. So this is a copy of the book, just for you to have a look. So this book talks about what are the important functionalities of sportswear, why sportswear products and fabrics are different from the regular products and fabrics that we deal in. Especially, there is a chapter which talks about what is the difference between cottons and polyesters. Yeah. So if I can just quickly show you a few important pages in this. So you see there is a chapter which talks about I love cotton, then why use polyester? Right. So it helps us understand that yes, cottons are comfortable. As a fabric, as a fiber, is God's gift to mankind. But at the same time, polyester being a man-made fiber today is modified in so many ways to suit so many different types of applications that we have. So it's a very, very interesting topic that is covered over here. And at the same time, it also talks about the global industry and where sportswear industry in total is. So as I was telling you about activewear, and I was sharing with you that there are out of the total international demand, you would see that total fiber-wise demand, majorly the blue is the global figures. Roughly about 62% of the global demand is in synthetic fibers, and only 24% is in cotton fibers. Yeah, sorry, this is one. So only about 24% is in cotton fibers, global demand. Whereas if you see for India particularly, market share of India is the orange tag.
It's reversed.
Is just reversed, yeah. So you see synthetic is so low, is only about 23%, which is 60% roughly is about cottons.
And this market is already matured.
Is already mature, yes sir. So that is where you would see that a lot of exporters and buying offices are facing challenges of not having orders, because India is primarily playing only in this small domain, which is 24%. Whereas the global demand of synthetic fiber is being met by China and Taiwan, Vietnam, other countries. So this is a very important area that we are trying to address through our work in the industry, and which is covered over here also. And the book was, book launch was done at the IDA's head office in Delhi in 2019. Still we continue to rotate the book. So this is a picture of our head office. Again, it's a sports themed office because that is what we usually work by. We have a 36,000 square feet warehouse again in Delhi where we keep ready inventory of the goods. This is every goods are properly put into racks and shelves. We have a full in-house inspection system. Every roll is inspected over here. Every roll is barcoded and is connected to the ERP that we have so that real-time inventory can be checked over there. And this is a sample room where almost more than I would say 4,000 rolls are available anytime for sampling. So do you think a good sample room would be of use to you as well, sir?
Yeah, definitely. That is the basics of all kind of garment exporting.
Okay.
We need samples immediately, without that, then how can we get the orders without samples?
Right. So out of this, mostly that's why we have a very, I think, almost 4,000 plus different types of samples we have readily. So within 1 to 2 days, as soon as you like something, we can immediately dispatch the fabric to you, sir. So that's just a sampling room. So coming to the fabric manufacturing capabilities that we have, so we handle the fabric from yarn stage till the final finishing stage, entire production chain we handle. And currently the capacity that we have in India is majorly on the polyester and polyester knitted fabrics. So wovens, we are still importing the fabrics from various countries.
Okay.
But with respect to knits, we are majorly producing the fabric in India, for which currently we have a 600 tons per month kind of a capacity on the knitting side and 7 tons per month kind of capacity on the dyeing side.
Okay.
Right? So here I would like to mention that we have a very strong strategic tie-up with about 4 knitting factories and 3 dyeing factories, in which over time we have invested and in which we have given our technical expertise from Korea and China and help them understand the way our fabrics are being produced in our international mills. So that's why you will see that whatever quality I'm going to show you will be of an international level. The hand feel finish, the result, the testing parameters will be of international level that we have because we're following the same parameters that we use from our international factories as well. Yeah. So here you will see that on the yarn side we are very well supported by companies like Reliance and Upton Polygenta. So almost a lot of yarn is available with us in India. At the same time, on knitting we have 212 machines that are running dedicatedly on our polyester knitting that we have. Again, machines like Pylon, Fukuhara, Terror. So all these machines are again available with us specifically for the polyester knitting category that we have, which includes single jersey, interlock, jacquard, ribs, walk knit, flat knit, and all these machines that are specifically needed for the knitting category. On the dyeing, majorly we need the soft flow HPHP machines, which we have a good capacity on. Plus, besides that, long tubes and stenters that are required are also available. Again, these are also majorly, you'll see our international machines, West brand, that are there. And on the value addition side, also in India today, we have rotary printing, digital printing, sublimation printing, embossing, all these kind of facilities are also available with us. So with this, what we have seen, sir, if you realize that after China, India is the only country wherein this entire value system is available. So even if you talk about leading countries like Vietnam, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Myanmar, where a lot of production is happening on polyester, they are also dependent on China for their fabrics.
Okay.
Right? So do you see that in India, because we have from fiber to end garment, the entire solution is there, would that be more interesting for your customers also?
Yeah, definitely. That's quite interesting.
Right? And so because of this strength, we are able to offer good timelines, good pricing. Yeah, globally it's a yarn is a globally competitive commodity. So majorly what we saw is that China and India prices of yarn were similar. India is very effective on the knitting cost. India is very effective on the dyeing cost. Yeah, so that is why we have different, I would say, 3 dyeing factories that we have. So we have a middle level dyeing factory which is called a non-mill that we say, which is cheap but is not very compliant. At the same time, we have a mill grade dyeing factory also, which is fully compliant and where we have a good control on the quality also.
You mentioned on last time lecture and last time lecture was really.
So, sorry sir. So sir, that basically gives us a very good advantage in a global scenario also, because India is the next and most important hub that is going to come up in the knitting space of polyesters. And if you like, we can explore more opportunity over here. So as an industry leader, we have been awarded and recognized by a lot of platforms, by a lot of industries. So we were among the top 10 textile and garment manufacturers in the NCR region. We were awarded the BSL Activewear Crusader Award as well. And our director, Mr. Chetan, is a very well-known speaker in a lot of trade bodies like this. You can see this is Ministry of Textile and CII. They had a trade body. Other than this, a lot of trade discussion wherever there's an important discussion in India with respect to activewear. Mr. Chetan Agarwal is generally there in those bodies and helping to grow the cause of activewear in India, sir.
Oh, good.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So on the certifications, Positex is a GRF certified company. It is Positex takes sustainability very seriously and has a target to be 100% sustainable at 2028. And every year we are increasing our sustainability targets in line with the international requirements. Along with this, the partner factories that we are working with, they have OPTEC certifications, RIG certifications, GOTS, ISO and PRISM certifications. So any major compliance requirement that is there can also be met by us and provided to you. So being a functional category, yes, sportswear being a functional category, it is very important that the fabrics have functionality. So majorly we are working on 6 functions in our niche fabrics that we are working on. So wicking, moisture management becomes very important, anti-static is very important. So these 2 functions you will find on almost all the fabrics that we are going to show you today, sir.
It's mandatory.
This is mandatory, yeah. So this is the very basic that we think which is suitable for all fabrics. At the same time, antimicrobial or anti-odor, UPF sun protection, thermal management of heat, and antiviral. So these are some additional finishes that we can do on fabrics as per buyer requirements, right? Our company for these functions also provides hang tags if buyer requires. Along with the fabric, we can give you short hang tags from our side as well. And also we use other industry hang tags like which come from Arilan, which come from Sorona Agile, which is from DuPont, Exeril, Teflon. So any other buyer specific requirement if you have on a hang tag, we can collaborate with the yarn or the chemical company, or as a company we are almost in touch with all the major leading yarn and chemical suppliers. So whatever requirement is there, we can meet that as well. So exhibitions and midweeks are again very important for us. We participate in almost all the major exhibitions which are held with respect to fabrics which are there in the country. And also we participate in India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, these major countries. And midweeks, again all the major brands that we're working with, they call us for the midweek presentation for autumn, winter and spring, summer which is there. So brands like Adidas, Aditya Birla Group, Arvind Group, Landmark Group, Numero, so these are some of the brands where we do presentations. Yeah. Further on the team and training, Positex lays a lot of emphasis on training its team because it's a very new and innovative category. So continuously skill development, subject specific development. We keep getting trainings from our team leaders, our director, as well as other specialized people from the industry. They come and give us trainings on the subjects. And we have a committed 125 plus employee team which takes care of the entire operations and the business. A very strong team that we work with, so that we are more responsive in answering to the buyer queries and workings. Also, our company further is, as I mentioned earlier, is a very system-oriented company. We prefer to have everything which is that we're working is on the ERP, which is a live ERP. Whatever work operations are happening in the company is live tracked on the orders, and you can see that there are different color codes. Whatever works are happening on time are green, which is late is red, and what is pending is yellow. So it's very important, that everything is live on the system. And at the same time, we provide a dashboard to our customers as well, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. So as a customer, you can also log into the system and track each and every order that you have placed with us.
That's good.
Yeah. Or as a brand, if you have maybe like 5 different factories working under you, you can have a record of all the 5 factories under your own one single domain. So would that kind of service be helpful for you, sir?
Yeah, definitely. We should know. We should be knowing what is happening with our orders.
Very good, sir. So if you see this, we've got a grid which is all for bulk orders, for sampling orders, and for sample cards. So it's a complete transparency that we work with, sir. You do not have to, or your team doesn't have to chase us for deliveries and for fabrics. Everything is there. It is transparent. You can just log in and check what is the status of the goods, sir. So that's the initiative too. Further, so on the quality side, again we believe that quality is achieved by choice and not by chance, because of which every roll that which comes to our warehouse and which we ship to buyers is 100% inspected by our team. Further on the fabric testing, if the buyer requires any specific test, we can use third-party tests. At the same time, we have a very good lab in-house as well, from where we can issue lab reports and provide that to you as well, sir. So basically, whatever is going to come to you is thoroughly checked before it is shipped to you.
I would like to interrupt, Mr.
Please,
Chetan. What is it, the percentage it is written over here? Can you just explain me about?
So, sir, basically, if you see that the yellow part is not due, this is the pending orders. So, what you can see, 74% orders have already been shipped, whatever have been received, and 24% orders have not yet been shipped, which are pending. So, in pending, you can see there are 2 brackets. One is not due, one is delayed. So, here also you can see if any of our orders are running delayed, will be showing under delayed column. and any of the rest all the orders which are in not due will keep reflecting there. So you also know what is there in the pipeline.
Okay. Then how do you track the aging?
Aging of the orders you will say.
Yes.
So once we give you the dashboard, you click on these icons over here. As soon as you click, you can see each and every order, what is the ETA and what is the progress.
Okay.
So you will get complete transparency on that.
Thank you.
So we'll give you a demo if you require, and you can log in.
Yeah, yeah,
Start the
definitely.
reducement, you will start to
Definitely.
give you the domain as well, sir.
Yeah.
So coming to the product category, which is very very important to understand, sir. We as a company we follow a principle of 1 inch wide, 1 feet deep. Now, what that really means is that as a company, we have confined ourselves to a niche of categories. So, we are, as I've been telling you, that we are specializing in the sportswear and outerwear category primarily. So, as I said, the very vast industry, we have specifically chosen to be 1 inch wide, means to focus on this category. But in this category, we are 1 feet deep. What that means, we have a complete depth of products which is available in this. So, anything that you would require in this domain, mostly as a company, we would be ready and will be able to provide you solutions that front. So whether it is from India or from any other country, we've been working with so many countries like China, Korea, Taiwan, Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, all these countries we've been working. So out of these countries also, any solution that is required, we can provide you at any time, sir. So on the basically first is sportswear knits and woven fabric, wherein we do polyester and polyspandex fabrics. We do mechanical stretch fabrics, compression fabrics, solid prints, perforated. So any kind of thing that is required in the activewear space is provided. A related category is swimwear, again for nylon spandex and polyspandex walk knit fabric. Then we have woven fabric for board shorts, solids and printed. So entire swimwear also we take care. And further, again, if you see, again, because it's poly and nylon category, we do outerwear fabrics also, which is mostly for jackets or wind cheaters kind of application. That also you get with us. Poly woven nylons, plus we do fleece and bonded fabrics. So fleece and bonded also being a knitted category, we handling this in India as well, sir. Production of fleece we are doing in India. PU leather and suede. This is further again imported. So anything of the outerwear category also, if you have any inquiries, we can still handle that because of our experience, sir. So last few years, if you see, athleisure category also became very important, in which the knitted fabrics or woven fabrics or activewear domain started being used for making suits, shirts, trousers application. So that also, because we follow the same guidelines and same ethos, we do this category also based on this majorly the poly rayon and nylon category. And we do the lining fabric also to support and complement these products. Lining fabric, taffetas, mesh, stretch lining we also be doing. So as I mentioned earlier, this is a very interesting model that we work upon, which is called the speed inventory model, right? So do you face challenges of MOQ, lead time, sampling?
Yeah, that is a part and parcel of the business now.
Yeah, so what we have done as a model, coming closer to the market, everybody wanted more faster solutions. So we have created a speed inventory model, same model which we say, wherein it's more like a product life cycle, you can see, wherein we start our fabrics from the introduction category, all the new developments that we're doing, we start keeping sample yardages over here, we do our own developments and we take some trials. So introduction and launchpad are two categories where you start with sampling with us. So here you have a lot of choices for products and sampling will be immediately available. Further, we move to rising star and core category. This is where we start keeping bulk inventory with us, sir. And rising star and core is where you'll have from anything from 5 to 15 colorways ready with us. So initially, if your buyers have orders which are not meeting MOQs or they want to start some trial orders, do you think this kind of ready stocks will be of help to you, sir?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is where we can provide you, and I show you my color cards. I can show you the options as well, where you can take any kind of orders from us. And this is what we're doing on a never out of stock now basis. As soon as the inventory comes down, our backend team further replenishes those stocks and keeps the cycle rolling. Right, so this is important.
But how can this your inventory model will help my customized order?
Customized order. Yes, sir. See, so for customized orders, again, what will happen is that is where we would need, like buyers sometimes want a specific type of grage, sometimes they want a specific type of color. So that is where we will be doing a specific buyer specific order.
Yeah.
Right. So once you give us your color, we can do a lab dip and provide you. Typically, I would say 10 to 15 days is the lead time for lab dipping. After that, depending on fabric to fabric, we will tell you the MOQs, we will tell you the lead time as well, and that can be handled. So as a company, roughly 50% of our business comes from customized orders itself, so that gives a confidence, and 50% of our business we are able to support from the ready stock that we have. Right? So on the garment division side, sir, we also have a garment division, which is specialized factory. We have a 200 machine garment factory, which is specialized in the activewear category. Even though it's a very small factory, it is supportive on the sampling stage and also supportive to some brands and buyers who are starting the category and looking for vendors. So we at least give them an initial starter from our factory, and maybe as they scale up, they can also grow on that category. Being a part of the society, we also indulge in a lot of CSR activities. It's a very, very important area wherein we have three areas that we focus upon: environment, we support sports persons, and we also support the cause of health. So these are things that we keep engaging in. And so this is the brief of the buyers that we have been working with. Typically, all international brands like Adidas and Reebok, Puma. We've been associated with them for more than 15 years today, sir. And in the journey, a lot of Indian brands also came up, which we started supporting. Like Alsis is there, Cult is there, Dila is there. Yeah, Octave. So a lot of brands we've been working over the years. So all the top brands in the country, we have been associating with them, and we've got a lot of acknowledgement, testimonials from the leading buyers that we have been working with, sir. So that was just a brief about our company. I hope you get to understand how we would be suitable to you.
Yes.
And so thanks for your patient hearing. So can I understand from you now, sir, what are some of your, a little bit about your company as well, sir? Yeah, so okay. So so far in this, we did the qualification meeting, introduction stage. After the introduction stage, we have the other stages of getting the buyer information, which is the, so introduction stage is covered. Then we have the buyer profile stage, which is stage number 3. Then we have stage number 4, which is asking about the buyer pain points. And then is the final presentation of the fabric that we have. So this is the journey that we would be taking on doing the buyer presentation and handling the new profile company that we have made for the buyers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.